Hi everyone, this will be my last garden update. It's been so hot, and this is my mint, and it's even looking pitiful. And there's my sage. I don't think it's going to recover. And the oregano looks okay. Rosemary, just, you can't even hardly see it. And then the little creeping Jenny that we planted last year. There's our little garden. It's looking pitiful. The squash bugs have completely taken away the squash. See, the squash is all gone. They completely destroyed it. And the cucumber, it's not looking good either. I see some cucumber laying on the ground, but... And see, our neighbor gave us some rosemary and it did the same thing. I don't know if wild stray dogs are using the bathroom on it, if that's what's happening. I don't know, but it's been so hot. Here's a few cucumbers that we'll need to come out and pick. So far I don't see no more squash bugs, but there's nothing. Yeah, I do on the ones down there on the end. So me and my husband's talked. We're gonna, when the garden's completely done, I think we're gonna get some fungicide to put in here. So the tomatoes, even though next year we're gonna do them in a bucket, and also get something maybe to kill any squash bug eggs that may be hibernating. Here's this one tomato plant. We're finally getting some. We haven't gotten any ripe tomatoes yet. My husband picked a few and they're inside getting ripe. But there's a few more turning red. The tomatoes look good. Oh, and on the little cherry tomato plant that my mom gave me. Look, I don't know if you can, the two little baby tomatoes. And this pepper plant, it's still doing okay. I think that one needs to be picked. But the tomatoes on the plants are looking good. There's a few more cucumbers, and there's a little ladybug or something on it. And here's the jalapenos. You can sit and soak your garden all you want, but it seems like it still looks like it just dries up unless you get a good soaking rain. So for tonight's dinner, I came out here earlier and picked a few jalapenos to put in my food, cook in my food, because we love it. But look at them squash right there. And I just think it's pitiful that the bugs got so out of hand. Nothing seemed to get them. There's a tomato. I probably will pick it so nothing gets it and let it finish ripening in the house. We haven't had a ripe tomato yet, and I can't wait. Tomatoes and potatoes and beans are my favorite. Look at these big tomatoes. I think that's the beefsteak one. We had one beefsteak. So they're looking pretty big. And I mean, they're still, but I don't know what's causing that. See on that tomato? This is the only plant right here that's been doing that. So, and that one's doing okay, but okay, I lied. The squash bugs are eating the cucumbers too. Let me get you in focus. See? There's a cucumber, and they're all over it. So evidently it ain't just squash, it's cucumber too. Yep, they're all over it. See them? I'm not going to get too close, because if one gets on me, I'll freak out again. See? They're all over it. So when this gets done, everything's getting pulled up. Yeah, they're all over this remaining cucumber plant. I think that's pitiful. But the jalapenos, they still have a lot on there. I'll quick pickle some more of them. So let me show you the okra. These are the only few little okra plants that survived. Those have already gotten too big. They'll be too tough. But last year we had 2 rows of okra. I mean, they got is like 8 foot tall. So here's our beans. We'll know we need to plant more, but ants are all over them. But they still look pretty good. See, look, ooh, no, they ain't gonna touch that when the bug's on it. There's little bean pods on here, but they're not ready to pick yet. Let me find you one that bug ain't on. See? It's about ready. Maybe we'll have a good mess to pick that we can actually eat some beans. See? And if we do pick a mess that I cook, I'll show it to you. But them squash bugs better not come attacking my beans now. I'm gonna be upset. And so far they're not attacking the tomatoes. So, and these still have a lot of blooms on them too. I don't know if you can see them. See, there's some beans up there. With the sun reflecting, you can actually see the bean inside. But my husband has sprayed neem oil on them and stuff. It just don't even seem to be working. But I'm excited for the beans. But this is just, it's kind of heartbreaking about how an insect can just completely ruin your whole crop. See, they're still on this one. They're just crawling all over the ground. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably come back out and pick the tomatoes that are turning so nothing gets them. My neighbor's tomatoes are still doing real good. They're looking good and healthy. So we will be doing like Kim and putting ours in a container next year, because there's some kind of fungus, I guess, that's in our soil, because this happened last year too. But the tomatoes, they're looking good. And on our jalapenos, one of my subscribers, Janine, I'll link her channel. She suggested, have we ever had stuffed jalapenos with cream cheese and bacon? No, but we haven't. But that sounds just wonderful. So I'm going to make some one day. And if I do, I'll do a video, because we love jalapenos. But I want to thank everyone for watching and commenting. I love hearing from you. Just leave me a comment. And I appreciate y'all. Let me back up and show you. So there's our little garden.